Previously on Billy G Saves the Wild.
So, the goal of this franchise mode, be as good as the greatest dynasty ever in the NHL or better. It's a big goal, but might as well shoot for the stars here. We already have 3 in 3 years, so we're off to a good start. What that? Ooh, they went for it. All right, so hopefully that guy works on the bottom 6.
Cody.
All right, Ryan McLeod, Forrester signs. All right, and we get Maxime Comtois.
You guys know what this is all about, right? Right? What's it all about? Spurgey? That. This is about winning.
All right, welcome back. It is the start of year 7 in the 2027-2028 season. And like I said last video, the new goal is 6 rings in 9 years, because that's considered the kind of the best dynasty in sports, with the Chicago Bulls, and in the NHL, the Montreal Canadiens got 6 in 9 years. So we're going to try to match that or be better than that. We're 3 in a row right now. So we have 6 more years to get 3 or more championships. That is the goal. In this video, we will be getting into simming the regular season, probably up to where we normally go about a couple days before the trade deadline. Before we get to the regular season sim, I need to make a couple moves just to make this lineup even better, because if you watched the last video, we have a player that doesn't really have a spot in our lineup in Nybeck. So if we look at Nybeck, he doesn't really fit anywhere on the line, the scheme fit. So he's a player that I want to move right now before we start this regular season. I think I'll start Marcus Foligno in this 4th line left wing, but I'm also going to try to improve on this spot, because Marcus Foligno potential and overall isn't great. If we can make this position a little bit better, I think we should try. And also with the defense in Brodin, his potential and overall is kind of the same as Marcus Foligno's. I don't think they're going to stay at 78 overalls the whole year. And 78 is kind of my cutoff overall for being in the NHL. I don't really like 77s. They're more AHL players to me. So if we can improve on this 3rd pair left D and this 4th line left wing, I think we need to try and do that. And I've done some looking around the league, and there's a couple moves that I think we can make. So I'm going to go and get those set up right away. We're starting the year with a couple trades. All right. So first of all, we're going to trade away Nybeck, which you can see his trade value is actually pretty decent. He is a top 6 forward. The guy that I was looking at, was he a center? What was he? Yes, this guy. Oli Tulola. However the hell you say that name. He's an 80 overall, top 9 medium. He's only 22 years old, so if this guy fits, which it says he fits in the bottom 6 forward lines, if this guy fits, he could be on our team for a while. So we're going to try get him. His trade value isn't high at all, so I think we can get a 2nd round pick in return. And Washington has theirs and Ottawa's. We'll try to get Washington's first. And it's a pretty even trade value. So I'm going to try this trade and see if it goes through. I think it might, so let's try it. Okay, guess it didn't. So maybe let's go with Ottawa's second. And maybe... I don't know if they'll throw in a third, but maybe let's try it. Just try a second and a third. Let's try this. Okay. How about a fourth? There we go. All right, Nybeck is gone. That frees up a little bit of cap space for our next move, which is with the Pittsburgh Penguins. And we're looking for a defenseman. Racken, this guy. He's a top 4, 78 overall, so he's the same as Brodin overall-wise right now. And he's only 21 years old. He has a little bit of trade value because he is a top 4. So we're going to try get him. And when I'm looking at people to trade for him, I'm kind of looking at players that I don't really see on this team in like the 6 years that we have to get this goal. So I'm thinking maybe these two guys, really young, or maybe even this guy. He's not under contract, so we'll need one more, but he has a little bit of trade value. So we'll do maybe him, who's obviously not going to be on this team in the next 6 years because he's 47 overall right now. This elite medium we're going to save. And then maybe let's do this top 4 low. So it's kind of 2 really young players for a player that could maybe play in Brodin's spot right now. Let's see if this goes through. We might need to add a pick to make this go through, but let's just see. So Racken from the Penguins. Rejected, okay. So let's go to draft picks. Let's just start at 7 and make our way until this works. So no 7. Let's try a 6. Fifth. Fourth. There we go. All right. So let's go to some roster moves, see what's going on here. So we still do have a little bit of cap space. So we'll bring Tulola up. Do we have room for him? We don't. Okay, so we'll do... We have way too much defensemen, so let's go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Brodin, if this works out, Brodin would be our 7th D. Okay, let's go to lines. Best AHL lines. Let's see if these 2 moves... I'm thinking the forward will work out. I did take a little bit of a shot at the defenseman to fit in the scheme, but I think the forward will definitely fit in Foligno's spot. So, Foligno for Tulola. And, okay, that is a great pickup. He fits really good on the 3rd and 4th line. And he's really young, so I think this guy is going to be great for us. His durability is not the greatest. He's only got an 83 durability, but hopefully that can get a little better. Maybe if he develops, he can maybe play 3rd line a little bit. But I also like this Comtois pickup too, because he fits pretty well on almost all of the lines, but better on the bottom 6. So I could see Maxime Comtois being our third line left wing for, he's 28, so maybe like 4 years. So I like that. I like that fourth line to Lola. And he still gets the +2 with Trennan and Hartman. So then we have Foligno on the bench with, who's that other guy? Forrester as our center. So Forrester would come in if a center got hurt, and Foligno would come in if a winger got hurt. That's how we're going to do that. And hopefully Foligno can stay at a 78 this year, but I kind of doubt it. Okay, let's go to our defenseman. Brodin. Racken. Ooh, he gets a +1 with Addison. Okay, he fits on the third. Not as great on the second, and not very well on the first. But that's fine. So he fits good on that third with Addison. Gets a +1. That's better than Brodin, and this guy has some years to develop. He is a top 4, so maybe he could maybe get into the second unit there. But we do have Wallander, so... Alright, I like those. So, basically, we added some young guys. That's not going to be on the decline overall-wise, is what we did. So, I think those are the 2 moves that we needed to really put the finishing touches on this year's lineup. With that, though, Foligno being a scratch, we should do a different assistant captain, I think. So, leaders is Trennan, Hartman, and Lambos. So, Lambos already has an A, so I think we should give it to Hartman then. So he's been on this team for a long time. 4th line guy. 3rd line, 4th line. Hartman. Assistant captain. Alright. So since Foligno's going to be out of the lineup, we're doing Hartman as our assistant captain. Alright. I think that's all we need to do. Later in the year, we can keep a lookout for some contract extensions, because we do have Pionk, Dumba, and Wallander on our 1-year deals right now. So they could all be extended, maybe. So let's sim to, like, the 14th or something. Get through preseason. 4-0 win against Colorado. 5-2 win against the Hawks. 2-0 loss against the Sabres. 6-2 win. Trennan is fully healed. Continue. 6-3 win. 5-2 loss. 4-2 win. So that's end of spring, or not spring training. Got baseball on the mind right now. Preseason. I guess I should show you our lines, like our special teams and stuff like that. I am going Beckman on the 3rd line. Okay, so he did drop as well. So he's now an 87 and not an 88. So Beckman might be riding a high a little bit from last season. So I think his overall is a little bit buffed right now. Special teams, we got a +5 on that first unit. +2 on the second. We do have Beckman and Tippett on that second with Pionk with the offensive defenseman. 4-man, we do have the +5. And then I'm going all forwards on this 4-man power play with Beckman and Tippett. So that's a little bit different. I guess I'm okay. Let's do that, actually. Comtois gets some more ice time on that penalty kill. I wonder if that defenseman, Racken, does he get... Ooh, he gets a +2 All right, so I like that even more now. So we get a +2 on that second unit, which is good because it's our worst overall players on that second unit. So that's a little bit of a buff for them. So that's good. I like that. I do have Perfetti on this -1. Maybe we should take Pionk out and put in Rack and see if it's not a minus. Still is a minus. I kind of want to give Racken more playing time, though, because he is on that second unit. Or that third pair, sorry. So let's do that. Even though it's a -1, we still have Perfetti. Should win some draws for us. That 91 face-off. Extras. 4-on-4s, we're just kind of doing lines. So the Perfetti line, Kotkaniemi line. We got Dumba, Pionk, and then Lambos as our third D on that 4-on-4. 3-on-3, we're doing Bedard at our first line center, Perfetti, second line center, and Kotkaniemi our third line. And then kind of the pecking order for our defensemen is for like offensive things. It's Dumba, Pionk, and then Lambos. And then extra attacker, we're doing Boldy and then Kaprizov because they seem to score the most. And then our shootout, I just went with highest deking and offensive awareness. So that's what our shootout looks like. And goalie is still Wallstedt with Skinner backing up. Skinner's an 82. Wallstedt's an 85. So that's what we got. The start of the 2027 season. Coming off 3 Stanley Cups in a row. Let's keep her going. We'll do 10 games at a time again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So after the Seattle game. All right, first game of the year on the road against the Coyotes. 4-2 win. There we go. On the road against the Blues. 4-1 win. Let's go. On the road, 4-2 win against the Flames. Good start, 3-0. 3-2 win against the Oilers. Back-to-back against the Oilers, actually. Bedard. I want to speak. Wait, what? Why is Bedard? Did he get hurt? Why is he only getting 13? Oh my god, what's going on? He must have gotten hurt. Adam Beckman, I want to speak about my ice time concerns. 12-14. Persuade. I am very confused. Did my lines not save? I would be so pissed. Stop. Stop. Okay. So, 4-1 loss in that second game versus the Oilers. Why is Bedard only getting... What the hell? Okay, he's on the first line. What the fuck is going on? Did he get a shit ton of penalties or something? No. EA, what the hell is going on? I am very confused why that is going on. Bedard. 13:46 time on ice. He's on the first line. He's on the first unit power play. What the hell is going on here? Just keep going, I guess. Okay, we're 4-1. So let's keep simming. At home versus Kotkaniemi, I want to speak about ice time concerns. 15:35. That's fine for a second line. All right. 5-0 win. 4-2 win against the Jets. Off to a good start, 6-1. Oilers again. OT loss against Vegas. Seattle, 5-3 win. Okay, 7-1-2 first 10 games, which is good. Goals for 3.7, great. Goals against 2.5, good. Power play is only 12%, that can be a lot better. Penalty kill 94%, that's really good. All right. Tippett leads the team with 13 points. Okay, Bedard, where are you? How much ice time are you getting now? 1640. Okay, it's going up. That's good. To Lola, that fourth line. 7 points in 10 games. Kaprizov with a -5. Our first line is doing not great. They're minuses. So our second line is carrying the team again. Tippett, Boldy, Kotkaniemi, all above point per game. Comtois with 8 points. All right. So second line doing really good again. Our first line needs to pick it up, even though we're winning. Sim another 10 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nashville. OT win. Dallas. 4-1 win. Pittsburgh. 4-3 loss. Ducks 2-1 win. Blues 4-1 win. Knights 6-3 win. All right, we're playing really good to start here. Shootout loss against the Chicago fucking ham sandwiches. 5-4. Trennan is fully healed. Okay. 5-4 shootout win. Tippett, I want to speak about my ice time. God, these are annoying. Persuade. Disagree. Adam Beckman, I'm sorry how I'm playing out there. Persuade. Figure it out, Adam. You can do it, buddy. 4-3 loss against the Bruins. Owen Tippett is fully healed. Continue. 4-0 loss against Winnipeg. Okay, so we're 13-4-3. Doing good. I think we can just keep on simming. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I counted correctly. Washington. 5-1 win. All right, we're having another good start here. Roster management. Canadians. 2-1 win. Canadians again. 4-3 win. Buffalo. 4-2 loss. Buffalo again. 4-2 win. Iowa injury. Best lines. Boston. 2-0 loss. Flames. Not the Flames. Red Wings. 7-4 loss. Iowa. Best lines. 3-2 win against Seattle. Chicago. All right. Scott Lafton's been injured with a back spasm. Okay, so then we'll go Forster. All lines. He's 80 overall, and he was sitting on the bench. That's fine. He can be on the third line. I'm cool with that. Will he be on the penalty kill? He will be. That's fine. -1. I guess that's fine. Get him some playing time when he's in. Colorado having a good year. Scott Lafton is available to play. Let's just continue. Okay, what the fuck just happened? Where were we? Blackhawks 5-2 win, 4-3 win. So we're 19-8-3. So let's get Lafton back in. Boldy leading the team. 17 goals, 15 assists. There we go. God, that second line is so good for us. Okay, Forrester. Played one game, got an assist. Holy shit, he played a lot. 18 points, 18 minutes, 16 seconds. That is a lot of ice time. Okay, we'll go Lafton. Oh. Oh, I think we... Okay, we'll keep Forrester in then. If he's still a little bit injured. So I think we're still on the playoff settings. Oh, that's not good, but fucking... Wallstedt may have played every single game so far. Oh boy. We're riding them. Return morning. Let's just go fully healed. Auto rotate goalie on. Alright, we rode Wallstedt the first how many games? 30 games Wallstedt played. Oh boys. Let's actually look. See if he got pulled in any of these games. My bad. Forgot to do that. Skinner's only been in one game. 11 saves. So he must have came in relief one game or something. Wallstedt, though, 19 wins, 8 losses. Stats are alright. Goals against is pretty good, so whatever. Alright, Skinner, you'll be playing a little bit more here, buddy. He's just been riding pine. Alright. 19-8-3. After 30 games. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sim another 10 games. Matt Dumba has been injured with a pulled groin. Okay. Racken, how are you doing? 31 games. Only 2 goals, no assists. It's +8 though. Addison, 1 goal, 7 assists, +17. So let's go Addison in that spot. And then bring in Brodin. Oh shit, he's only a 76 now. See, that's what I was talking about. So I don't even know if I want to play Brodin. Let's get Addison some playing time on that first unit power play. And on penalty kill. Guess we'll do that for now. Lafton is fully healed. Alright. So how many games did Forrester get in? 2. 2 assists in 2 games. It's not bad. Get Lafton back in. So Beckman's down to an 86 now, so he was riding a little bit of a high there. We're probably gonna have to do something about Brodin. Walsh has been injured. Best lines, Iowa. Dumba's fully healed. Okay, Brodin played 2 games. He was a +1. Get Dumba back in. All right. +7-2 win. Racken is fully healed. I didn't know he was even hurt, so we'll continue. 5-4 loss against the Ducks. This game jumps around so much, it's hard to tell where you even are at some points. I need a PS5. Simulating, simulating, simulating. It's not going to show you where you're simulating, though. Comtois has been injured with a bruised rib. So, we'll go. Foligno, maybe? He's still at 78. Let's go. It's not declining as much as... Oh, yeah. Tallulah. He's a -1. We'll give him some more playing time. Here we are. And boom, we're here. So, 7-4 loss against LA. Oh, 2-1 OT win against the Hawks. 2-1 loss against the Flyers. 4-1 win against the Rangers. 4-2 win against the Avs. Currently in second in our division with 53 points. Dallas has 56. Blackhawks, Chicago, or Colorado. Blackhawks, Colorado, St. Louis. On and on. Goals for 3.47. That's good. Goals against 2.72. That's fine. Power play went up a little bit. It's at 16 now. Penalty kill went down a little bit, but that was going to happen. It was unreal. So 86.2. Last 10 were 6 and 4. All right. Boldy leading the team. 42 points. Kotkaniemi 41. Tippett 38. Kaprizov 36. Perfetti 33. Bedard 31. They're getting back to even though. They were minus. Beckman with 23 points. He's a -2. Comtois with 22. Lafton 19. Pionk with 17. Dumba 14. Hartman 13. Racken and Addison are... Addison's a +20. Racken is +10. Lambeau's +15, so that's good. Power play points. Kaprizov is leading. Wallstedt, 24 wins. Skinner not doing great. Stats aren't great. Only with 1 win, 1 loss. Only played in 4 games this year, though. Keep on going. Okay, sim another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ottawa. Shootout win. 6-5 shootout win. Iowa, best lines. Dallas. They're having a good year. They're leading the division. We lose 2-1. LA. They're around 500. Shootout loss. Sharks aren't doing great. We win. Canucks 3-1 win. Canucks again. Canucks are a little bit above 500. 3-2 win. Right. Panthers, or the Sabres, are very bad, and we lose 4-3. 4-1 loss against the Jets. 3-2 shootout win against the Red Wings. Comtois is fully healed. So, Foligno played a good chunk of games there. 9 games, 4 assists, +4. Pretty good. Lola, he's over 10 minutes a game now. He'll go back down to the 4th line. And we'll go Comtois back on that 3rd line. Keep on going. The Leafs, they're having another good year. 5-4 win. There we go. All right, so we're 31-15-4. Having another good season. We are currently 2nd after the Stars in our division. Maple Leafs leading the league, 72 points. Rangers having a good year. Oilers leading their division. So let's sim another 10 games, and maybe this will be the last 10 games that we sim till the trade deadline. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. All right. Get that trade out of my face. Jets. We'll do best lines. AHL. 4-2 win. Islanders. 3-2 loss. Devils. 5-3 win. Blue Jackets. Nashville has fired their head coach. All right. Nashville not having a good year. Iowa. Best lines. Blue Jackets. 4-3 win. 3-2 loss against the Hurricanes. Panthers. OT 3-2 win. Devils again. 5-3 win. Iowa. Best lines. Minnesota. Cole Perfetti's been injured with a sprained ankle. All right, so first line center goes down. So let's go Bedard at center. Let's bring Beckman all the way up to that first line. Still gets a +3. Perfect. All right. Then let's go Hartman up. Gets a +2 on that third line. And then we'll bring in Foligno. Or should we bring in Forrester? Yeah, let's do him. I'd rather play Forrester over Foligno at this point. Just because he's younger. He's only played 2 games. So let's get him some ice time. Beckman on the first unit. And let's go Tippett on that right wing. Actually, there we go. Play your off wing. And then let's bring Addison back in on that second unit. Get Addison some power play time. Okay, Bedard. Center. Beckman. First unit. Forrester. And then we'll go Pionk. Pionk over Dumba in this situation because I think Dumba will get a minus. All right. One more game. Jesus Christ. Sick game, EA. All right. 3-1 loss against the Rangers. So we got 3 days before the trade deadline. I don't really think I'm going to be trading anyone at the moment, but maybe we'll see. But we are 37, 19, and 4. Let's take one last look. We're still in second behind the Stars by 1 point. We do have 2 games in hand, though, with 78 points. Oilers having a good year. Maple Leafs, Lightning, Rangers having a good year. They're leading the league right now. All right. Matt Boldy leading the team with 61 points in 60 games. Goals for 313. Good. Goals against 272. It's a little high, but it's still below 3, so that's fine. Power play 18.6, which is fine. Penalty kill 84.3. That's fine. Last 10, 6, and 4. So Boldy with 61. Kotkaniemi with 55. Kaprizov with 51. He's a -3. So that first line, they're evens and minus, just barely. So our second line is doing the best again. Tippett with 50. Perfetti with 48. Bedard with 44. Beckman with 33 or 35. Pionk with 29. Lafton 25. Comtois with 23. Hartman, 22. Dumba, 19. He's a minus 11. Lola with 18. Lambeau, 17. He's a plus 22. Trennan, 15. Wallander, 11. Addison, 10. Rakin, 7. Foligno's got 4 points in 9 games. Forrester's got 2 points in 4 games. Brodin doesn't have a point in 2 games. Well, Wallstead with 51 games played, 32 wins, 15 losses, 3 OT losses, 1 shutout. Skinner, 13 games, 5 wins, 5 losses, 1 OT loss. His numbers are back to being good, so that's good. He didn't start off very hot, so that's a good recovery from Skinner. All right. Let's look at extensions real quick, and then maybe next video we'll offer those, or maybe we won't. Who knows? Maybe we'll just wait for the off season. Okay, Pionk wants 1. Dumba wants 1. Lafton wants 1. Comtois wants 1. Wallander wants 1. Tallulah wants 1. Forrester wants 1. Foligno wants 1. Brodin doesn't. That's fine. Probably Brodin's last year. He's only a 75. So Brodin might end the year in the AHL. Just has to be. So what does Pionk want? Pionk wants 4 years at 7 mil, which would be a little bit of a bump. What does Dumba want? Ooh, Dumba is getting cheaper. 3 years, 5.87. I kind of only want to offer Dumba a 2-year contract, though. So since Dumba is pretty cheap, let's do 2 years at like 5.5. Yeah, let's offer that right now. 2 years, 5.5 for Dumba. A little bit of a decrease. Pionk. Let's try stay the same for Pionk. So let's do 2 years again. Ooh. Yeah. So let's do 2 years, 6.5 for Pionk. He's a little bit younger. There we go. So that would be the same salary for him. So I like that. Lafton, I don't know if we're going to be able to afford. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. He wants 2 years. He's 33, though. He does fit. So maybe let's give him a 1-year deal. Comtois, what do you want? Almost 4. I do like Comtois, though. Let's do 2 years. Oh, it goes down a lot for Comtois. Okay. Let's do 2.75 for 2 years for Maxime Comtois. He's a little bit younger, so that's fine. Lafton, I don't know if I want to sign. Maybe a 1 year. But he goes up. Let's wait on him. Wallander. Let's wait on Wallander. He's still an RFA. It's Lola. Maybe can we get him? Yes. Let's do long term for him at cheap. So 1.25 for 8 years. See if he takes that. Forrester wants 1. Let's wait on him. I'm not quite sure about him. Foligno wants 1. We're not going to offer 1. Brodin doesn't want 1. That's fine. We're probably going to have to send him down. All right. So those are offered. Let's end the video and then next video, we'll get into if they sign. How about that? A little bit of a cliffhanger. I've never done that before, but we're going to do it this time. All right, so we're still having a good year. Still at the top of the league. Our first line, though, is a little bit frustrating how their plus minuses aren't very good. They're not doing terrible, but they're not doing good. They're like, I don't know. I'd say underperforming a little bit. With a +5, you'd think they'd be unreal. So it's a little bit confusing, but whatever. Our team is still being led by that second line. I guess you need 2 lines to get her done. But yes, thank you for watching. That's the end of this video. Peace out. Have a good one. We'll get into if those guys sign the contracts, extensions next video. And yes, go Wild.